Somebody told a lie one day. They made everything black, ugly, and evil. I want to get the language so right that everybody here will cry out, yes, I'm black, I'm proud of it, I'm black and beautiful.
Welcome to the Black Joy Podcast. I am your host, Tsunami Swami. That's right, Tsunami Swami. Just Swami sometimes. Tsunami if you're nasty. No. This episode is the first episode of the Black Joy Podcast. And with new beginnings comes endings. That's how the cycle goes. So, with that being said, Dreazy is dead. Let me say it again in case you didn't hear me. Dreazy is dead. Gone. Peaced out. Finito. And they've been dead for a long time. And I think that sometimes we know that a certain time or a certain part of us no longer resonates. And sometimes we hold on. But I've known. And now it's just one of those things of putting it out there, saying it aloud. So if you see me on the streets and you call me Dreazy, respectfully, my nigga, I'm going to correct you and say it's actually Swami. I know it might take a little bit to adjust, but understand that's what it is. It's Swami. Tsunami Swami. But Dreazy is no. And for those of you who have like personalized nicknames or whatever, like that's neither here nor there. That's obviously something between us. You know what I mean? But yeah, Dreazy's dead, Dreazy's gone, and it's tough because, you know, you are used to operating in a certain way. People are used to you operating in a certain way. And once you can no longer do that, then sometimes you're the bad guy. And truthfully, I would rather be the bad guy in somebody else's story than play a second of it ever again in mine. Like, you can't please everybody. And trying to be everything for everybody was something that was a real challenge for me. Always putting myself on the line. Always as some kind of fucking martyr. Like, okay, I'm got the shoulders for it, so I'm just going to carry the world. Dumb shit. I mean, truthfully, dumb shit. All I have to focus on is self. Being my truest self. For a long time, I was so, I guess, embarrassed of being sensitive. You know? And as a masculine person, I know sometimes we have a harder exterior, but this is me, armor off. The armor is off. I can't even. If you know me well enough, you would know that I'm a pretty gentle being, for the most part. Still a little rough around the edges, but two things could be true at once. Just because I'm loving, kind, and gentle don't mean I won't fuck you off. It is what it is. And both those things are true. You know what I mean? You could like apples and oranges. Everything's not so one or the other. You know? It's always the shades of gray. Not so much the black and white. And honestly, this whole podcast venture is, what can I say? It's a breath of fresh air for me. You know, breathing new life into self, you know? And I've done it for a long time for others. And speaking life, breathing life, you know, supporting, all of those things. But I wasn't giving enough of it to me. I wasn't saving enough of it for me. And I was emptying my cup more than I needed to. More than I needed to, definitely. But you live and you learn. And if you don't know, the definition of Swami is a teacher. In some cultures, it's husband as well, which, I mean, I'm kind of somebody's husband. Yeah, I'm kind of somebody's husband. But a teacher. And I've always taught. Anything that I learn, I will teach. And anything I can be taught, I will learn. And they go hand in hand. You can't be a teacher without being a student, and you can't be a student without being a teacher. Those two things are the cycle of how things go, you know? First you learn, then you teach. Then you learn again, then you teach again. So it just continues. And in learning the things that I'm learning now, I just want to pass it on to you. But when I mean you, I mean my people. Black people. From all across the diaspora. It don't matter very rude, which part of the world that you're from. Nobody cares about that. That's fluff. That's nonsense. You know what I mean? We're all the same people. So the lessons that I'm learned, I don't feel like others need to learn them as hard as I did. You know, it's a reach one, teach one kind of situation. So we can move forward. Because if we keep making the same errors, then that just keeps us hurt. You know what I mean? If I'm already made this error and I'm got us to this platform, why would you dig a hole and go under to come back up when you could start from her? You know what I'm saying? Don't make no sense. If you could start from her, you go from her. It's like our parents. Our parents give you a foundation, right? And then you have to build on that foundation. You're not going to go all the way underneath to try and... No! Start from her. Go. Elevate. Come up. And it's not always going to go straight up. Most times, I mean, I don't know. Anybody that I knew, their journey ain't been her. It's been her, there, up, down, sometimes take a circle, whatever. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. The healing is messy. The growth is messy. It's ugly. Sometimes you don't even want to do it. I get it. I get it. And I see how people could stay the same in those instances. But that's not what it's about. Life is about evolution, about growth, about betterment. And that means sometimes letting those parts of you go that are not in service of your best self, of your highest self, of your truest self, your most authentic self. I know, I'm done it. I'm telling you because I'm done it. I'm talking to you and I'm talking to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming across to you to be, I'm healed. No, I want you to see the healing in real time, because a lot of times we see people, I'm not saying I'm not already into my journey. I want you to see the parts when I'm in the cocoon, you know? I'm going through that uncomfortable, the wings growing, stop, being a caterpillar and you go into the chrysalis. And you come out and you're something else. And I think that happens time and time again throughout our lives. So that's where I'm at. And the person that died was Dreazy. And who came out on the other side? Swami. 2.0. 3.0. Fuck. Who knows? I stopped counting. Because every time you turn around, something else is changing. I think differently about something. I feel differently about something. I get new information, a perspective change. I've read a book that makes me look at something again, you know, and truly see what that looks like for me. So if you're coming to join this journey, like, I'm here for community and building us, our stories, our everyday heroes, people that look like you and me. Because especially as Black women, we're well underrepresented. Like, you see us in pockets here and there, but it's not enough. We should be everywhere. In the face. Being our bold, proud, loud, fantastic selves. Listen, I don't have much else to say. I'm not going to waffle on and continue yapping about whatever the fuck. Just know that this is for us, by us, for us, all of us. Whether you're straight, gay, pan, tri, bi, trans, Christian, Catholic, Muslim, atheist, whatever floats your boat. Just know all those things are just barriers where we separate. Just know that. And we don't need to. We can agree to disagree on certain things. It doesn't make me love you any less. So we're in it together. You know what I mean? And that's the only way forward. Our community is our currency. Our unity is our currency. Understand that truly, deeply. Because you know it's true. Whenever we band together, we're unstoppable. We're unstoppable. Are you ready? Come on. Come for this mission. You know what I mean? Let's reel together. Let's do it. Go at it. Let's go at it hand in hand, side by side. And truly build on what we know we could be, on what we know we can have. To know what we already have, that some of us, we allowed somebody else to confuse us to think that we're not that. We are those niggas. N-E-G-U-S. Royalty. Gods. I am God. You are God. Don't let nobody tell you no different. All that to say, yeah, I love you, Black people, wherever you are. Peace, love, and power. Check you guys later.